Hey guys, here's some unlikely signs of autism in women so that you can understand a little bit more in depth how females experience autism. Let's get into it. Guys, welcome back to the Ask Me World. My name is Dan. I have autism and ADHD, and I make weekly videos all about this stuff. So if you're new around here, you want to learn more, come along this journey with me, make sure to hit the subscribe button by clicking that notification bell down below, and follow me on all my social media channels because I upload daily videos on all those platforms. Guys, what's going on? I wanted to do this video because I feel like there are differences between autism in females and autism in males, right? And that's something that's kind of become more apparent recently in the wake of kind of people like the National Autistic Society creating courses and information on females and autism. I decided I would put down some unlikely signs of autism in women so that if you come across these, you can still use these as oh yeah, this is a sign of autism. So maybe if it's in collaboration with other things that are going on in that person's life, then it might make sense. Alright, so before we get into that, I just want to let you know I have a free Autism Life Hacks PDF book that you can download from autismhacks.net right now. It's completely free, so go check it out. Okay, so I want to talk about the common signs of autism, and then we're going to talk about the unlikely ones, because the common ones are things like, difficulties with, having sensory sensitivities, hypersensitivity, hyposensitivity. A lot of people with autism, especially women, will have a sensory processing disorder, which is basically like touch, smell, sound, type of clothing, things like that. And they could be really irritating to someone on the autism spectrum, but not exclusive. Other things like repetitive behavior and social interactions can become very difficult for people on the autism spectrum, and those are more of your common type of traits. Now, that being said, it's quite easy to see these, especially in males, and when you're diagnosing a male on the autism spectrum, it's very easy to identify those. But with the women, they may struggle in understanding social cues and social interaction, and that's kind of more on a, women in general like to be more social than males, and because of that, they'll see more issues and impact on their life if they're trying to socialize with people and be social, yet they have issues in those areas. It's going to come back on them where they'll have extreme mental health outbursts, or they'll have kind of like depression episodes. Now, this is interesting because one of the main unlikely signs of autism in females is actually issues with like suicidal thoughts, self-esteem issues, motivation, lack of motivation, extreme anxiety, low mood. Depression obviously is one of those, but also having a discomfort in interacting with people on a social level. That means like going out, hanging out with friends, doing, your typical kind of like school run stuff maybe. And all those things can be what's known as camouflage or masked or masking. And that basically means that they almost like push through a very uncomfortable situation and trying their best to be in that, even though it's kind of damaging them mental health wise. So in actual fact, what a lot of people are saying now in the kind of more recent studies and the more recent kind of literature and research on autism in females is that the females actually have more mental health issues alongside autism, and those mental health issues are a good way to kind of understand and see, kind of flag posting that, oh, there's maybe something deeper going on here, because they'll have maybe suicidal or low mood motivation for no reason, but the reason could be that they were masking or camouflaging themselves in a social situation because it's very difficult for them and they were finding it hard to navigate around that. Now, I think that's very, very interesting, and I also like to know your thoughts, so pop a comment down below if you have anything to add to this discussion, and share this video if you think it's valuable for somebody. If you are struggling with mental health issues, there's an app called BetterHealth. Now, BetterHealth is an amazing app that you can actually connect it to a counselor or a therapist within 48 hours or less, and they find it to you through the app. It's very, very affordable. You just sign up on your phone or your tablet. Now, you can either have a interview or a discussion over the phone, or like an audio call, or you can just type out a conversation. It's really tailored to you. One of the things I found really interesting is that I needed it and I used it, so I went and I found a therapist who specialized in ADHD and autism, and it was just great. So I highly recommend checking out BetterHelp. I have a link down in the description down below, and if you do use that link, it just helps me out a little bit. Okay guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.